Alright, looks like I am up. Gonna check to see if things are sounding good. Okie dokie. Looks like I'm good. I gotta wait for some people to come in. Alright, Connie, you got here. Ooh. See how well I can actually do with this chapter. I should have actually, I should have studied a little bit this chapter beforehand, but I think the idea about it is that I have to hold out for some time, and I'm given at least a certain amount of time to prepare myself for just the incoming invasions. Alright, Eamon's here. Good. I think I may not really go through the entirety of this one because actually I'm gonna be a bit busy later tonight, and I would like to at least, you know, try and do a tier list with, you know, at the end of the stream if I can. How are you guys doing though? Hope your weekend's been good. If you feel it quickly, you should have time. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the whole thing about it, and I might have to I might ask this before we get into it, whether or not if I should probably just do it on Lunatic to see how quickly this whole thing goes. Because I think even then, people would do this chapter on Lunatic to see how well they do. You know, for the challenge to see if anyone is the better Rebellion Saga player within the FE community or the Rebellion Saga Mings community. It's probably to test your skills anyway. That's very much what it is. I haven't really seen how crazy this is going to get within an Utter Darkness, but if you're saying that like this is just meant to test how I do as a player, then yeah, they're probably gonna throw like a lot of things at me. Oh, actually, the other thing too, I remember too that like for this one, I'm not gonna do save states this time. Just want to see like how far I can actually get within just one sitting. And if I can't get through, then so be it. Hopefully I won't get to the part where Ayla and Theo pop up and it's like, oh geez, now I have to do that one. Now I have to do the puzzle map. Because I think where I'm at, like, I don't know if we'll get any of the like story bits or cutscenes for it. We just know that the Lightbringers, you know, the Lightbringers are just being invaded by everybody. Oh, okay, so yeah. So I think even then, it's more so just like how long I can probably last within, let's say, 3 hours. Yeah, let's say within like 3 hours-ish. I don't think Ayla and Thea pop up unless you do chapter 11 in the main story, which I haven't. I missed that opportunity, so I'm just gonna do the challenge normally how, you know, as it is. So yeah, I guess I really won't be. I guess I won't do the little puzzle thing. Yeah, so I don't think it's gonna be that bad. Okay, I think we waited a good amount. Okay. Yeah, I think I have things set up just the way that I wanted. So let me lower down the volume on this. Okie dokie. Alright, let's see if things are sounding good here.
Miss.
Oh, I missed.
Okay, things should be good. Now, in order to actually do this, I think I would have to just start another campaign. It would ask me the question if I played this before, just say no to that. It'll ask me to do the challenges, I say the no to that, and then it'll ask me, do you want to do chapter 11? So that's pretty much how it is. I did test it to see if that's the case, and I think that is the case. Okay. Yes. So yeah, start a new game and go through the whole thing. Well, I mean, I did ask beforehand whether or not I should probably do this on Lunatic. It's still gonna be about the same thing. I'm still gonna be challenged to, like, how I am as a player, and I think even then people would still do this on Lunatic, is just to see how far they get. I don't know if I'll be able to get that far. I don't know. If I actually do die that quickly within Lunatic, I could probably do like another go on hard and see how far I can actually get with that one. But I feel like I do have a bit of a time limit on my end. So I'd say I probably would want to see how far I can get within probably 3 hours. I wonder if I can actually get a bit of a timer. Yeah, let's just see how well I do. I kind of wonder if I have like a timer option on OBS. Okay, I think I know what to do here a little bit. I'm actually doing a yeah, I'm actually doing a little widget thing for for this whole thing. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, sorry if this is actually taking a bit of a long time. I actually am trying to see if this is going to work. Okay, get browser up. No, not that. Let's get the browser up. Oh, no, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Let's not do that just yet. Yeah, let's hold off on that for a little bit until we actually do get started on this whole thing. So, yep, Lunatic. Let's see how crazy this can get. I will say this, though. I know I'm going to have to do PH mode at some point. I know that, for that one, if I were to do PH mode on Lunatic, that'd be a massive headache. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Okay, let me actually change the style of this a little bit. So, nope. Yeah, I know. I am pretty much... I'm being finicky with the timer thing already, so I just need to start this. Hold on, let's... Okay. Okay, first time playing? No. We want to do a challenge run? No. Do you want to do chapter 11? Yes. Alright, this is a defense with no end. See how many turns you can survive. You have 10 turns to prepare your defenses before the enemy arrives. Lose Queen Iris and it's game over. If you want to experience the story, gather all 9 Ancestor Scrolls. Alright, so move to the arrows. Move to the arrows on the ground to see what kind of defenses you can actually build. Okay, so I'm pretty much given, what, 10 turns? Or yeah, it did say you have 10 turns to get all this done. Let's actually take a look at our guys really quickly. Just to prepare a little bit. So, Lyrian, pretty good so far. You got a Master Bow, Shining Bow, Great Longbow, and an Accuracy Ring. That's good. That's very good. Skill-wise, you have Gale Force, which is good, and then Crit Boost. Lucian, you have Aether and Crit Boost. You have Lutasta. Okay, it just debuffs people upon hit. A Master Lance, a Elixir, and a Skill Ring. So yeah, you're gonna be critting a whole lot. Kalith also has the same thing. You have Nihil, you have Switchblade. When initiating combat at one range, unit gains 2 attack and strikes twice before the foe can. So you pretty much have Vantage or Desperation plus attack at the same time. And then Darkblade. Okay, never thought you actually would have that one. So okay, this is just it's not. I don't think it's anything story wise or whatever. It is what it is. So you have that, you have an Armor Slayer, you have a Master Sword, and the Wrath Ring. So yeah, everyone's gonna be critting like mad here. Most are generic units, but the most important ones are the Royals and Iris. Yes, that's very much what it is. Power Staff, yeah, it says right there. You can pretty much heal twice, or act twice. And then Staff Mastery, so increased range by 1. You got Fanny. You got the Fanny. Fanny. Silence, which, yeah, it's just a silence. Fortify and Canto Ring. That's neat. And then Iris. You have Divine, a Master Bow, Physics. Wouldn't make sense that you have a Master Bow with you since you pretty much are from House Ring. Pretty good right there. You also have Bow Fair. 5 damage when equipping a bow, so you pretty much would be good at least taking, hot shots once in a while. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to at least get conversations between these characters when I'm playing on this mode. It's like, you guys said this is not going to have a whole lot of story bits to it. So I don't know if I'll get everything, right. Or if I'll get everything, from the get-go. So, you don't need to talk to anyone else. You can talk to Lyrian. Okay, so it's mostly these two can at least talk to each other first before doing anything. So, let's see. Reverend Mother. You seem to be burdened by something, child. Please, if you have to share with me. I'm afraid I don't want it to end. Not like this. Neither do any of us, and yet our lives' story will soon reach its conclusion. Your cousins, you and I, we are all going to journey into the great beyond. That is the sad reality we must now learn to accept. Okay, what if we'll be punished for our failure to protect our nation? What if the divines will not have mercy on us even upon death? No life is without sin. I told as much as His Majesty once. Sorry. Okay, a friend of mine just got something really quickly, so Yeah, I pretty much reacted to his image. Okay, funny that Iris still has a bond with Aurelian, even though she's forgotten he exists. That's actually, yeah. Good point. Accidentally pressed B there. Caleb? And that's already, Mother. They'll escort you to safety. No, just do as I say. Don't make it harder Don't make this harder than it already is. You should be coming with me. Abandoning my own child. What mother would ever think to do that? If I want to come with you, I couldn't. I must stay here and protect His Majesty. So long as there's still a chance for us. Yeah, I know. Promise we'll see each other again soon, but now you have to leave this place. If you think that is truly for the best, my daughter, I'll pray for you every night. Do you believe with that I did the right thing that night? What do you mean? Betraying father? Caleb. I know you two loved each other, but don't you sometimes just hate him? There were times when I thought so, when I wanted nothing more than to despise him. But the truth is, no matter how hard I tried, I could never feel any hatred towards him. But he caused you so much pain. Your father was far from a perfect husband, I admit. At times, he could be a cold and terribly distant man. But even then, the happiest days of my life were spent in the company of him and you. That still didn't stop him from abandoning us. Whatever he did, I want to think that he realized the error in his ways. That during his last moments, he wished to reunite with his family one last time. For that reason alone, I can forgive him. I'll not ask you to do the same. You have to decide for yourself if you can find it in your heart to do as I did. But I'm sure you'll make the right call. Come here, let me hold you one last time. I'll just go ahead and say this. Most of the attempts of this chapter end up with Caliph being the first royal to fall. But we'll see if history repeats itself if this becomes an exception. Yeah, I mean, I may have to kind of look to see like where her strengths are or where her weaknesses are. That way I can figure out what's a good position. Where can I position her? My father is no longer with us. His legacy lingers on. He committed mistakes. He caused his loved ones to suffer. He forced me to go back. For the longest time, I resented myself for it. Yeah, such is the way of the Lightbringer. It is one fraught with sacrifice and tragedy. But even so, he did show me his love. When I was still a little girl, he was there for me. He trained me so much I could defend myself. He taught Lucy and Lyrian and I our customs. Didn't happen in my first run. Mine was Iris. Oops. Whether you're willing to accept it or not, he'll always be a part of you. Ooh, a Dawnflower. You get the Dawnflower and you don't, actually. Okay. Arcane Sentry. I might as well, like, do that. How much gold do I even have with me? Hold on. I have... Okay, so I pretty much had, like, 100,000 gold with me at that point. Yeah, I would assume this is going to be very, very helpful to work with. Palisades. Yeah, just to hold off for a little bit. Now, these have 60 defense, or at least 60 HP. Oh, it actually has Wary Fighter. Okay. Makes sense. These are pretty much spiked walls. So this one also has Wary Fighter. Also has... Oh, it has Purge. That's good. That can help out a little bit. Oh, that doesn't really have anything. That's where they come out from. Okay, I actually am gonna have to move a little bit. Hey, Tact. We're pretty much getting things set up here before pretty much everyone comes rushing in at us. And then I can pretty much like get some stuff from here too. So bows, like say if I want to like get a bow from here, armory. There you go. I can actually get some of these things if I wanted to. Iris, I think you could probably go for a bow if you can. I actually want to check some stuff a bit. Okay, yeah. There is something I did want to share a little bit, but I haven't really gone. I'll get to it when I get to it. Hello there. You finished up with your with Metro Prime 4?
That is sad. I am sad.
I wrapped up in the second tower and fought Silex. Okay, yeah, I was wondering if you're actually gonna go to get the Silex fight in time, but yeah, Silex is a coward. I guess he could talk to the tower. I don't know. I'll check it out next. Actually, no, I can try it here. Actually, talk. Oh, I can actually... Okay, so I can strengthen the sentry right here if I wanted to. Not yet, not yet. I want to see what I got left. I do want to see these guys talk too. So this is it, huh? You don't think there's still a chance for us to win, do you? No. Guess not. Well, it's certainly been an interesting journey. Lyrian, do you think that I have led our men well? What are you talking about? Don't tell me you're downing yourself now of all times. If anyone here could be proud of themselves, it's you. Maybe you're right. Then again, who was it that led our men to their deaths in Holtmeyer? When I saw those flames engulf camp, that's when I knew that I failed. As a brother, a general, and a Lightbringer. Lucian, please, get a hold of yourself. You're not the only one to blame here. Blame it all on our dad. Can't remember how many turns I took on this one. I mean, we'll have to see, because for those who've just joined in, I'm actually doing this on Lunatic to see how well this is going to go. In the end, you only did as you were commanded. I would have done nonetheless. Yeah, I obeyed His Majesty's orders perfectly, but is that the mark of a good leader? To blindly follow the dictate of those above him? Okay, what do you want to get at? Okay, what do you want to get at here? Like, what do you want out of this? I don't know. I can't stop myself from wondering. What if I stood up to Uncle that day? What if I had... Okay, stop. So what? Maybe you've acted differently. Maybe not. I've not played this on Lunatic. I haven't even played this game. I haven't even played this chapter at all. This is the first... remember, Jason, this is the first time I'm actually playing this, this game. So I haven't really played this whole thing, so it's gonna be a surprise to me. I'm just doing it because I want to see if I'm able to do this at least quickly. I want to see if I can actually do this a bit quickly, or how quickly I'll be able to like get through, because I kind of am on a bit of a time limit here. I do want to see if I'm able to at least like do a tier list before yeah, save file. I'm not gonna do save states here. I'm not gonna do save states. I'm just gonna go at it as it is, because this is very much a hold out until everyone dies. Because I did remember seeing that for this, for this one, if you hold up for a very long time, up to like 84 turns, Thorgrim comes up. You can kill him, but he gets back up and he's unkillable. So this is very much a survive as long as you can type of thing. Okay. Okay, so that's what you guys meant. So, no. So, like, since I'm pretty much doing this, as, like, a standard run, I had to start another file and decided to do it on Lunatic. See what that happens. Yeah, you can. You can pretty much, like, you can go to chapter 11 immediately. All you have to do is start a file. It'll ask you, have you played this game before? Or is this your first time playing the game? Say no. It'll ask, do you want to do a challenge run? Say no. Then it'll ask, do you want to do chapter 11? That's when you say yes, and that's when it just flings you into here. There is no story bits, though, aside from this dialogue, or, like, these support conversations. Alright, how long do you think I ever reflected upon my failure at the Karnos River? If I'd won, perhaps those men who went with us to Hormar would still be breathing at this point. Perhaps poor Clover would still be alive. But even then, even if I made a mistake, I must continue to fight, and so do you. We owe it to all who perished at the hands of the rebel king and his brutes. Even if it means rushing to our deaths. That's what Queen Iris' words made me realize. Lyrian. And we owe it to Mom and Dad too. I wonder, would they be proud? Would they be proud? Or were they able to see us now? Perhaps. It is better that we don't have to endure the pain. That's easy to say. It's easy for you to say. What do you mean? I'm not sure about myself. I'm not sure myself. It's just that you've always been ahead of me in everything. Swordplay, strategy, even the goyles, even the ladies. You followed your father's footsteps and became the best general. Meanwhile, I became second command and the bravest soul that I've ever known. Besides, you got one advantage over me. I'm terrible with a bow. That's putting it mildly, brother. The Vines can't bestow every favor upon even the most blessed children after all. Yeah, I suppose they can't. Sorry you feel this way, Lyrian. But regardless, I want you to know you're a good man. Thank you, Lucian. That means a lot. Bro has no riz. Okay. Let's actually get some of our guys back so that they can stock up on weapons, because I do have a couple more turns left. And this is where they're going to be entering in, so we can pretty much just hold out from here a little bit. I don't know if, Oh. Okay, yeah, we're getting more people in here. I don't know if I should give Iris another bow or another staff. Like, what do the staffs have actually? So, you got barrier, restore Matrona, which that could be helpful. An eternal seal, okay. hammering. Okay, so all weapons are available. If you need to, you can sell Aethra's Fortify. It's really not necessary. Okay, gotcha. Let me actually take Fortify again. So, okay, so it restores HP equal to magic 10 from a. I think. Yeah, I think physics might be a better replacement for Fortify. We got a Lightbringer with us. You're chock full of stuff, which I think you're fine. Okay, what do you have? What does this place have as far as tomes are concerned? You got Thoron, which that could be helpful. Fanny, it could be pretty useful to have another Fanny with us. I still want to actually get Thoron though, because I think that could be useful for a mage. I think you're the only one that doesn't even have a Thoron, so you two definitely need more bows with you. So I'll probably just have you. Oh, let's do this. Let me get 2 killer bows from here. And then have you trade with this guy so that you can also have a killer bow. You know what I should have done is that I should have like the mage get like another like Thoron or something like that and actually have that ready for this guy. But that's okay though. Okay, yeah, so I think you should be good there, for the most part. I don't know if Lucian needs, anything else with him. I'm a big Eternal Seal kind of guy. I was gonna say, if they need an Eternal Seal, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I might get some Eternal Seals here and there. Yeah, maybe like some Eternal Seals here and there, just in case if like, if they level up really quickly, which, yeah, Lucian, hold on, where is he? Yeah, he's kind of close to leveling up, and yeah, he could definitely use it. Where is Caliph? Oh, there's Caliph. Like, where's Caliph? There she is. I don't think she really... Well, she's not at the point where she would need, another seal. Actually, you know what? Depending on, like, how things are, I actually might just, like, put, like, 2 hours on this. 2 to 3 hours maybe, we'll have to see. I have to be very quick with the tier list then, or just like do it at another time. For guys who just joined in, I'm gonna see how far I can actually get within like 3 hours ish, because I am gonna be pretty busy later on tonight. So it's just one of those things where like I can't really stay too long here. Okay. Iris, you are right there. I think you're fine. See what they actually have for swords. Brave Sword, Falchion. Okay, Wing Spear, Flame Sword, Dark Blade. Okay, Master Sword. Maybe. I feel like I need to save that up for like something else though. So for sure, I'm gonna have to get an Eternal Seal. Okay, you also can decide on those 2 staff bots or botters. Dawnflower, or Dawnflower Energy Drop, who to give them to. Yeah, that's the thing. I can figure out from there. I kind of wonder if I should probably just do like mid-fight or like, midway to see who else needs it. Cause, I think as far as who would need the energy drop, I want to see what Kayla's like. There she is. Actually, Caliph could use the energy drop. That's for sure. And then the Dawn Flower pretty much increases HP and luck by 3. So there you go. Now who would need the luck? Probably not a whole lot. But I think even then, like, we'll also kind of figure out who would need it. I don't think I can actually get anything else from here, because, actually, no. Let me see if I can actually quickly get my guards up there, or around, like, to these sides, to see if we can actually get some barricades up. Now, as far as, like, you know, asking everyone, like, you know, where they've gone the farthest, would this be on something like hard mode or lunatic mode, which I'm doing right now? Okay. Probably should heal, you know, hurry up here. So you did 73 on your end. Just realized I had like 2 Lightbringers with me. I don't know why I got the other one. Oh, well, whatever. Who would else need it? I think I wasted money. Okay, Lucian, you are right there. So, give me that. Okay, so there is that. Recommend giving Caleb the lighter magic sword. Her dart blade is too heavy for her. Oh, okay, yeah. So that can, you know, that could actually work too. So yeah, let me actually just grab that from you, because this one is 9 weight. This one is 14 weight. Okay. Yep. I still like the. Actually, no, I'm screwed. Never mind. You can't use it. You apparently can't use a dark blade. So what the hell, man? It is definitely an Utter Darkness gaming. No. Like I kind of like when you say that she can't lift. Well, I mean, apparently she's able to use this one. What's your rank? C. Okay, yeah. I mean, even then, like, I don't think this guy can lift. Also. Yeah, I know. The dart blade is too heavy, and for some reason, this guy cannot even use it. So I think he can't lift either. Caleb cannot, in fact, not lift, apparently. What is your rank? It's S. So I don't know. Maybe you can take the dart blade. What's your con, though? It is 12. Yeah, that's kind of heavy right there. But you have a con on 13, and you can't really use that, so... Yeah, it's pretty damn heavy, so... But my guess is that, like, for something like... Okay, so this one is 18. That makes sense. It just hits really damn hard, though it's heavy as fuck, and, you know, hit rate is not the greatest, so... It's just one of those things where you have to kind of use it in the right way, or just, yeah. Yeah, that's what I plan on doing, is I'm going to give, like, this Nightbringer the Dark Blade, and then just have Caleb with the Lightbringer, and that's about it. This is also pretty damn heavy, too. Okay, so you got that one. This is Lances, okay. You're good. I need to figure out like who can actually use this one. So, you have 40 HP. You have 56 HP. You have 50 HP. You have 48 HP. Okay. I don't know. Maybe Iris can probably have the Dawnflower. Just, you know, for survivability. Actually, you know what? I can probably just activate this thing now, or at least like just strengthen it so that it's a little bit better. Oh, now okay. Oh, okay. For a second, I thought it was giving Aethra the XP. No, it's pretty much the towers. Make them extra edgy. Oh yeah. That's very fitting for Nightbringers. The tower gets a new ability too. Let me check a look at that one. So so aside from Purge, you also have Imbue. Heal HP equivalent to magic at the start of each turn. Okay, yeah. So you're able to. This thing's able to regenerate over time. So I don't know. I could probably like just do that for like all of them, I guess. Okay, I can't really, you know, I need to hurry up with all this because I do want to at least get this started soon. Give me that shit! I think it's one more upgrade before they're ready to go. Can I actually upgrade again? I can actually. Let's actually see what this one is, since this is like the main silo tower. That's probably gonna like defend everything. So this one also gets flare, I think. Yeah, flare. So that can also help. Now, as far as money-wise, what we're at. Okay, I could spend like a couple more on like the towers. The towers. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I mean the arcane sentries. They later get flare and a possible gale force that can nuke everything that comes across. Do you have not a whole lot. I can probably just like upgrade you with this guy or with Iris. Oh, I should have just kept on upgrading these things over and over again from like one spot. They are a good investment. Does that give me... It gives me crit, so there you go. Okay, so there is that. You need anything? Not so much. They're also EXP thieves. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole... I guess that is true. I guess it is one of those things where, like, you do have to kind of... If you just want to, like, hold out for, like, for some time, maybe upgrading the sentries could work out, but... yeah, I think the EXP can also help out too. Also, don't sleep on the generics. They can become very strong as the chapter goes on. Evidenced by Job's Lightbringer and Davis' general, aka Gugus. Ah, gotcha. Where is Gugus? Or okay, so it's supposed to be a general. Oh, no, okay, wait. So, okay, yeah, it's one of these guys that he named Gugus. Why did he name it Gugus? Job's request. Okay, why did Job want to name that guy Gugus? What's Gugus referencing here? I'm confused as hell. Ooh, okay. I wasted a ton of money. On the towers. The towers. Oops. Because funny. Okay. So just random. So just, yeah, a random word then. Just, what should we name him? I don't know. Gugus. Towers are never a waste of money. Yeah, I mean, there's that. It's just, I guess I was heavily investing in these guys. That I forgot that, oh yeah, I might need some weapons here and there, but then again, this is just a one-off. I don't think I'm going to really, I don't think, like, I'm trying to get this down perfectly. This is just for funsies. Okay, so, I don't know if these guys are gonna be coming up from here. I'm not too Actually, you know, thinking about it, since I put a lot of money on these towers, yeah, I don't know why I had these guards up here anyway, so I might as well just move back.
Easier.
You have appeared. Okay, I think we'll just have to go with what we got. I'm just scrambling around for the most part. Okay, fall back! The girl appears. EP is as appears. Oh, she, my way. Let me repeat that.
She is here.
Dawnflower, there you go. Let's see how far we can actually get with this thing. Okay. I don't know. Okay, I don't even know what the hell you're trying to go at then. Are you saying you're a boy or a girl? You did say, yeah, girl appears. Like, oh, okay, you're a girl then. Okay, never mind. Let me rephrase that then. You're a creature. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. We're all creatures here. We're all humans here. Okay, I think Aerith can, stick around in the back-ish. Along with, Iris. You consider a Walmart bag. Okay. No, not open up the door. What the hell? I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I don't even know what the hell's gonna happen. But this is just for fun. I don't know if I'll survive. I think when it gets to turn 10, or not turn 10, like turn 20. Okay, what? That's definitely Russian. That's probably Russian for bear. Hold on. I'm just an other. That's it. Okay, fine enough. Fair enough, I guess. It begins in chapter, on turn 11. So, I think when it gets to turn 21 on here, then I don't really need to go over the whole thing again, unless it's just one of those things where it's like, would make sense to go through this whole preparation again. Would it make sense to go through all the preparations again? I was making a joke. I do identify as female and whatnot, but if you want to call me a dude or whatever, I get it. It's just, I think I kind of did the same thing too with Cassidy. That I thought Cassidy was a girl just by the name, but he told me that no, I'm a guy. I was like, oh, okay, never mind then. Also, I think at the same time too, I think YouTube is just showing that it's like your name is just Max, but it's like I don't know your full username, so I don't know if this is. I think you did get on my Discord at one point, did you? I could be completely wrong. Okay, yeah. I kind of figured it's like you look familiar. Probably have Lucian go up too. The creature that rage baited you during Sword and Shield. Ooh. Okay, if I remember correctly, every 10 turns a boss from the Royal House comes in. It's first Ashburn, then Ring, then Windlands, until at the end it's, House Steel. I do know that, not Darkholme, but Flameguard also comes in too with, I forgot her name. Which makes sense, because, she's kind of forgettable. She looks cool, but she's kind of forgettable. And she's usually just dumped a couple of times. Could have been... Okay, yeah. You meant Bloodborne, yeah. Cassandra, okay, yeah, it's like... Yeah, Cassandra is like... What's her name again? I don't know what her name is. It probably for the best, because I think even then she gets shat on a couple of times, even though... Whatever. Maybe it's just on my playthrough. I got super lucky. I got super lucky when attacking Cassandra at least like once. Zev wants to know your location. Why? I think I did mention that I'm pretty much like a Californian. At least a number of times. Also, if Zev's saying like he wants to know my location, why isn't he in here right now? Yeah, I know, it's a joke. That's gotta be the weirdest joke. Cassandra's like the most evil woman in Audron. She is, but I mean, like, in my playthrough, she was... she did not do so well. Yeah, she didn't do so well mainly because she got one-shotted by Garam. I mean, I get that. You figured Hellfire would be the type of person too, but no, I think even then it's... Oh, that's okay. That's why you made the freaking like Zeb wants your location joke or whatever, because it literally brought up Cassandra. Okay, I'm just gonna continue on with like where I'm at. Yep. Okay. Maybe I should probably start the timer with this one. Yeah, let's do about like 3 hours. Yeah, let's do 3 hours on this. All right, let's see if I'm able. I see how far I can actually get within 3 hours of this game, or at least with these levels. If I lose, I lose, because I don't think I want to go through this whole setup again. Oh, okay. You can speak to the light spirit with Iris to invoke the last incantation of light. This powerful blessing grants any surviving royals and guards protection for 3 turns. Use it wisely, for it can only be cast once. Save it for your final stand. Right, yeah, that's why I have Iris right here, so I can just, like, have her go up there immediately and perform that right. Here we are! Where are you gonna move? Okay. You're just gonna fly up there. I think what they're gonna do is that they're gonna, like, go through the sides if they can. I don't know if flowers can... Actually, flowers can actually go, you know, up a little bit. So I can probably just have my guys up here. And just hold out. Alright, let's see how crazy Lunatic is. The towers don't have Gale Force with them. No, I pretty much set this to Lunatic. Like, the way that I did it was that, like, I, you know, went through the, the main menu, started a new file on Lunatic, and then just went through the questions so that I can at least jump into this thing. I don't know if I'll survive for long this. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, I guess Etheria or Aethra is gonna have Fortify for the most part. Oh boy. Okay, we're also going to go to, Oh, okay, I thought these were flyers. Okay, never mind. Why am I doing here? What am I doing here? Oh, I should have switched that guy with a ranged weapon. Okay, yeah, so right now, Windlance is coming in. This is also Windlance. Okay, yeah, so House Windlance is the first to come in. And Flame Guard, actually. Okay, never mind. I'm actually gonna try this. Okay. I mean, luckily, thankfully this guy can actually double with, you know, a Dark Blade. Let's see what this thing does, actually. Okay, I thought I actually had a cooler animation, but whatever. I can't be complain. I can't ask for too much. I think the only thing that changes is that you can get the bread scroll in all challenges. I think what it is that, like, if you have all challenges selected at that part, yeah, PH is just gonna give you a bread scroll. It's generic units from every house, but like I said, every 10 turns a boss from the royal houses come in. Most likely, the Regalia is in hand. I would assume that'd be the case. Actually, hold on. I actually want to see how much the Dark Blade weighs me down with this, cause that thing is heavy, yet somehow this Lightbringer was able to double with it. So we'll give it a shot. Where are they gonna come to? Okay. Oh, it's only you that's gonna come up. So I'll probably just like position my guys up here first. And then we'll just swarm him. Hold on, I forgot. If we actually do get gold, no, never mind. You don't get gold from killing people, sadly. I feel like if some of the other guys get close by, I'm gonna have to just pull back. I will say this: if we get to Wester, he gets to shut down. He gets shut down by Aether's out. He gets shut down by Aether's silence. Oh yeah. So I think even then, just keep El Silence, handy, just so that Wesker doesn't really kill us.
Complete global saturation.
Oh, there goes a wall.
Reagan smash! Reagan smash!
What's that? It's Reagan just smashing down our wall. He'll tire out.
Reagan sleepy.
He broke Trump's wall. Apparently so. Oh, this guy's gonna die. Never mind. Also, yeah, let's be careful on the political comments. Ow, God damn it. Shot down. Shot down. How dare they? After you pay for the wall. Well, yeah, I guess there goes our funding. Oh, this is actually gonna be a little rough. Let's actually have our Lightbringers like come back over here. This kind of gives actually some avoidance. I could probably just have Caliph like right here, and then let me see. Okay, it's imbued with light magic. It's not something where I'm gonna get healed afterwards, I think. Yeah, so light brand it is, and energy drop. Forgot about that. Oh yeah, the towers are pretty damn useful, you know, after upgrading them at least a couple times. Well, this might suck. Ava, can you actually heal from a distance? I shouldn't have done that. I fucking shouldn't have done that. I thought I was able to at least choose who to heal. Not okay. Just like any other fortified staff, it heals everybody within a 10 tile range. Duke Knight's not dead yet. You know what? Maybe I should probably just have. I don't want to do this, but I should probably have like Iris just kind of come down here. But depending on what the hell happens, I'm going to have to just hold, you know, Iris back over there. Or I can just like get rid of these guys. Thoron, please. Oh, you're not good with that one. I did not mean. Oh my god. This is why we sell the fortified and get physics. I was too busy investing in the towers. I know, this is gonna suck, but Aether, can you actually distract a little bit and hold out? You probably are gonna die, though. Oh, what do you have? You have a killing edge, so okay. Looks hosta. Alright, you are... Of course you're Spirit Garden. Just realized you have Recover with you. Okay, yeah, let's get some people like up here. I'm gonna try something. Okay. I know why I'm playing pretty damn recklessly here, but I just want to see how crazy this can get. Why do you have an axe? I thought you were a Spirit Garden. Aren't you supposed to be using spears the entire time? No, I'm just kidding. Well, oops. Jeez. Axe Garden? Yeah, apparently it's Axe Garden. Well, shit. Okay. I'm surprised these these mages are not really getting hurt. Also, why are they going after the goddamn wall? You have two openings to go through. Go after like either Caliph or the Lightbringer, or like the freaking... Why are you going for the wall? Why are you going for the goddamn wall? Do they really hate that wall so badly? Will this be our Gugus? So far no one has died. I've been playing mobile Pokemon Light mobile game, namely because the emulator on my phone, blah 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 blah. I mean, we're doing okay. No one has died yet. Oh yeah, that's right. We lost Walchan. We lost Walchan. Wait for the true danger. Yeah, I mean the true dangers haven't really appeared. That's Darkholm, that's for sure. What the hell? You got Thoron. Okay, you also just Fenrir, Karo, Ruin, and just another Steel Knight. Just walking with them. Ew. Okay.
Good. Good.
Right? I'm gonna have to move you out. Hold on, let me just move you down so that like you can actually have physics with you. Or hold on. I'll just do that for the most part. Okay. Oh, please crit. Please crit. Thank you. This'll work. Who's got a... You got a recovery, so let me heal you up. Oh, shit, really? Okay, just pull back a little bit, I guess. Ooh, man. Okay. I kind of wonder if, I wonder if Luxhosta is actually going to do well against that Steel Knight. I guess? Just hold out for the time being. There you go. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so that is done. I don't know. Actually, wait. Okay, no. That general, that Steel Knight's not gonna go for any of my generals right there, so I should be fine there. I know I got those two, so let me just get these guys with these guards. Yes, I am gaming. Actually, okay, Caleb, what can you do? I mean, something. Definitely. Get him, Caleb. Yeah, it's torture. That's the reason why I wanted to do on Lunatic, just to see if, this will go by quickly. So I have to spend, what, 99 turns on this whole game? So how you doing, Noel? Ah, no crit. Sick in bed. Ew. Sorry to hear, man. There have been people who lasted more than 100 turns. I would assume that's the case. I don't know if they actually would do it on Lunatic or normal or whatever the hell. Hope you've been feeling better, having a better day than I am. Iffy, I guess. Had to do some chores this morning, but I mean, That's what it's like being an adult. Why'd you go for a different wall? Why did you go for a different wall? Are you... What is with this AI? Aether's weird. Aether's so weird here. The walls do have counter. Because they're pretty much spiked walls. Since they're spiked walls, they, they're able, enemies can get counter from that. Oh, I need to... This is 2025 AI we're talking about here. I don't know if that's either clever or odd. Oh, you got... Oh, I hate when you get a stomach bug. Oh, the Steel Knights are right here. Okay. Pull back. Ish. Let's have you just go after this guy. Because I think this guy is just gonna be like so fixated on the goddamn wall. He's not gonna attack, this guard that's, right there. Oh yeah, totally. Definitely. I'll do this. Run away! Run away! Yeah, insert my Monty Python run away joke here. Okay, I can pretty much just like set up my guys right here. So we can just bonk the Darkholm guys. No, don't open. Do you have, you got yourself an Armor Slayer. I am not gonna open up that damn door. Okay, who needs the XP? Maybe? Actually, no. Lucian, you probably could use the EXP. Since we're probably gonna infestate you too. Let's actually hold out here for the time being in case like someone would pop up down here. Oh, okay. Actually, maybe we should probably move. No, stop giving me the option. Why are you giving me the option to open up a door when I'm on a defense map? Why is Jaka not as good as the Lightbringer as a Sentinel? I don't know. Okay, like, I'm not too sure how Sentinel Jaka is in the other difficulties. I never had a hard time with Sentinel Jaka. I just want to see how you're doing. I'm gonna get some rest. Yeah, take care of Noel. Get some rest. Like, just take it easy. Actually, yeah, Eamon's right. Lucian has Aether. Jaka doesn't. Yeah, that's the thing. Jaka doesn't have Aether. I mean, that guy's gonna be stuck just beating down a wall. He's gonna get zapped. Not fully aware of the like how dangerous the security is here. Oh, god damn it. Well, there goes one guy. Yeesh. I think these steel knights are gonna be definitely going to be a problem. Okay, here's some Ashburns as well as some ring characters. Can you do something with Armor Slayer? No! No, what the hell? Why are these steel knights? Oh, these steel knights are gonna be a problem. They have completely forgot about this. This sucks already. Oh, I think Caliph might not be in a good spot here, but I'm willing to risk it.
No effective damage, as you know.
Okay, no other Darkholm users right there, so I could probably just, like, get rid of these guys. I don't know, maybe just have, one of these generals as a meat shield. Unless a Lightbringer is able to at least, like, get in there and actually do something. Hopefully. Okay, yeah, so, like, yeah, a Nightbringer can at least hold out against these guys for a bit. And double. Caleb and the Nightbringers are the only ones that can beat the Steel Knights. Okay, I actually didn't know you can, I can heal walls too. So I guess physics also works as a repair staff then. Hold on for a moment. Let me actually... What's your res? I mean, your res is at 24, so I don't know, maybe a Shining Bow can work? What is your magic? 15, okay. I mean, whatever happens, happens. Here, have a Shining Bow. Okay.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Yeah, this is terrible already. Damn it, I should have gotten a rescue staff. I know what the hell I'm doing. I know it's kind of stupid, but... I should have gone to rescue staff. Well, I mean, you can definitely tell where we're at right now. No, I mean the Steel Knights have a higher defense and resistance, and Caitlyn and Albert have higher magic than strength. So, okay, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Yeah, they do. Oh, I didn't even know Lightbringers would actually, not Lightbringers, Steel Knights would actually pop down in the middle, but I should have expected that. Yeah, we all have some PTSDs with the Lightbringers. Oh. Why you go after the tower? Oh, they're going after the fucking tower. Yeah, it's not looking great. There goes one of my Lightbringers. Oh. Yeah, apparently that was a 1% crit. The fuck? Oh, okay. So this is happening now. Okay. Honestly, I'm rooting for a Thorgrim right now. Don't we all? Them stinking lighties. Also, I'm surprised I haven't really made a Linkaro joke with the Lightbringers. Because didn't he do a comic where one of his characters is known as the Lightbringer? Also, ooh, that crit. Like, didn't he have like a comment that was like, "Behold, it is I, the Lightbringer," or some shit. Oh, that. Thorgrim. Wait, why are we talking about Thorgrim? And Tom's here. I'll be doing well, Tom. I'm doing dandy. Now, but wasn't there like a... Didn't like Linkara make like a freaking like dumb comic that he's like... Where he called his character like the Lightbringer? Behold, it is I, the Lightbringer, here to stop, here to prevent, bring justice to all women that I like, or whatever the hell. Yeah, he did make a comment named the Lightbringer. I was right. Oh. I'm so sorry to people who like Linkara. I don't like Linkara. I've seen a few pages. A few pages was all I can handle. Well, there you go. That kind of gives you the impression of what you're dealing with. This is why Lightbringers are the villains. Yeah, blame Linkara for creating the Lightbringer. The first Lightbringer. Used to be a fan of Linkara. His smug attitude eventually pushed me away. I heard that he was a bit of a sourpuss as well. Like, he can't really take much of a joke. Hold on. Can he actually do something? Not so much. Who the hell is Linkara? If you know the Nostalgia Critic, Linkara is, something similar to Nostalgia Critic, but he reviews comics and he's a bunghole. I'll say that. Linkara ruined Joseph's legacy! I probably won't make it here. Oh, I should have had Iris use a little... You mentioned Nostalgia Critic, and I'm already ready to throw the nearest hammer at him. Oh, nice crit there. We're at it with the walls again. I'm still... Okay, I was gonna say, I'm still surprised that... Well, hold on, let's see here. Yeah, I mean, okay. Actually, no, never mind. I was gonna say that... Okay, never mind. Why is it that, like, since they're using magic up close, that they don't get, countered? Let me take a look. Okay, let me take a look at the ability again to see how counter works. These chapters are a good one. I think you can kind of tell where I'm at right now. Not doing so well. Hope you're doing well, Davis. Also, yeah, I think it's not working out. Oh, okay, as you can see. Hold on. Not particularly working out for me because I'm doing this on Lunatics, so I'm getting the brunt of like everything being thrown at me. Not particularly expecting to get through, that well with it. Oh, the ring knights are brutal. Oh, great. Just what I need. Rogues will attempt to open up the door. Oh. Can I close the doors? Sanganataras was a good play. They're very handy. They can be very handy. I haven't really upgraded them to the max, but yeah, so far they've been good. Also, kind of glad this one's able to heal by itself. So there you go. Oh, before I forget, Davis, how's Radiant Dawn been going? Because I feel like I should, I would like to play that game at some point. I just don't know how to play it. Ooh, this might suck. Is the Dombaga for alright? It's definitely the Dombaga. Okay, you need to head up. I did not. This is bad. This is very bad. That Lightbringer's gonna die. Oh. Okay. So be it. Oh, I'm gonna hate doing this. Fortify! Oh, this is gonna suck. The Dawnbringers! Behold, it is I, the Dawnbringer! Hero of justice! I'm just kidding. I'll stop with the Linkara jokes. No! Don't dare say that ever again! Don't you dare say that ever again! Oh well. I know I'm joking around and being super reckless here, but I did say this earlier. I would like to at least get this done within what, 2 to 3 hours. Probably will be busy. I am gonna be busy later tonight, so might as well just get this done. Please crit. Thank you. Now you're just set up for the other Steel Knights. Let's get all the Lightbringers extinct. Oh, okay. This one, okay, so yeah, this should just lower down target's defense by 10. Okay, yeah, so might as well just keep on using Lux Hosta here. Lucian is a badass here. Lux Pasta. It is very much Lux Pasta. How's our ongoing? We've had a couple people die so far. The Royals haven't died just yet, but a couple of generics have died. Also, we're just making a lot of Linkara jokes because, Lightbringers. The followers of Linkara cannot be allowed to continue. Okay, I'm with the red unit. Are you saying that you are a lady? Are you saying that you are a stinking lady? Oh, shit. Quick, quickly, stop Linkara before he makes more Power Rangers review videos. Oh, no. Oops. I wish the Light Blade or the Light Brand can heal, but I guess not. Ooh. Oops. Okay, that Windlands was very angry at that wall. Same with that one. Calm down, guys. It's just a stinking wall. Ah, shit. What happens when the timer reaches 0? So pretty much like the timer that I have is more so like how if I'm able to do this, like how I'm able to go through within like 3 hours, because I'm gonna have to get off a little sooner than later, or I can't really stay here for that long. more Steel Knights, great. So I pretty much put a timer up there just so that like if I actually do get super far into here, then I had to, kind of call it when, that timer goes up. But I think at this point, it really won't, I won't really last that long, apparently. This is my girlfriend got a package. Damn, I should have gotten the rescue staff and at least just have like people to just pop in and out from these areas. Oh well, that's fine. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, that it's gonna last for like, it's not gonna last that super long. Rex pasta time. I know because I've done this twice and it's looking like it's crumbling. Yeah, it very much is crumbling. That's fine. I set myself in that way so that I don't have to spend so much time in here. Excuse me. Oh god, it's these Steel Knights that are causing a lot of like trouble, honestly, just how like bonked they are, like how jacked they are. Failing on purpose is smart. Too bad I fail on accident. Yeah, I know, because I'm not really, like I said, I don't really have so much time. I'm not willing to put in like so many hours to see how long I can actually get through this. I just want to see like, how far I can actually get. So along with that too, since I'm doing this on purpose, I actually do want to at least get through this and do a tier list after this whole thing, because yeah, I mean, like, me, I tend to do this like every time I want to finish a game, is like do a tier list of like which characters I like per se.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, a unit tier list. Hey, it's my tier list. I do whatever I want. Okay. Oh, god damn, this is gonna hurt. Yep, I set myself up for a bad time. Oh, I'm gonna have those two just stick around and hopefully dodge their attacks. Why would they make a bishop with bows? I mean, why not? That's very fucking useful. Clement, we were screwed from the start. There goes one of the damn towers. Why make a bow with a bishop is a better question. Yeah, better. Yeah, yeah. That sounds more plausible. It was rigged from the start. Yeah, now you know how I feel. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. You get less sleep than I do. And I'll say this, I am very, very grateful that you actually are working on the mod, or, the ROM hack, the Double Axe one, but please get some sleep. You're the one to talk. I guess in all actuality, the thing about me is that like there are times where I would have a hard time sleeping, and I think even then I would wake up accidentally earlier than usual. So of course I would get tired. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. Open the door, don't you mean? Hold the door! God, I feel bad for saying that. I invested in towers, but I didn't max out on them. They do get Gale Force. It's just I was like kind of thinking of like I need a balance on weapons for these guys as well as these, you know, defense towers. Okay, time to get back. I didn't. Oh yeah, I didn't even see that level up. Kill the rogues. Oh wait. Do they? Oh, they can actually go for. Yeah, they can actually go for Iris if it comes down to it. Pretty sure that hero is going to game over. He's not in range though. Also, hold on. Yeah, he's out of range, so he's okay. Iris is okay. Yeah, I just realized that the rogues can potentially kill Iris. All right, let's see how well we can actually go with this one. You know, I'm very, very happy about this Lightbringer. Lightbringer. Okay, there goes the sniper. Oh. Yep, I'm dead. That tower is good as gone, and we're fucked up here. We're fucked here. Why would you go after a Lightbringer? Okay. Yeah, at this point, no Royal has actually gone up, so I can probably just... Oh, fuck. That Dark Blade's almost gone. It's too dark. Let's go for power. Okay, I don't know if Kayla's gonna survive this one, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Yeah, careful. Try not to get too dark. Honestly, I could care less about this point. Yeah, we haven't really gotten to the first boss just yet. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, careful about that. But knowing Xander, he would make a joke about that. Well, I think. Wait, who was it? Juan or not Juan? Yeah, someone did. Yeah, Juan. You did say that Caleb would be the first to go. Yep, Caleb is the first to go. Shite. It was either Juan or actually no, Juan made the prediction that Caleb would go first. Damn. She's no good against the Steel Knights. Yeah, Juan told me that, you know, generally people would lose Caleb first. Ashburn Knights, ready yourself. Grind the Lightbringers to dust. Oh. That's just great. Shoot. Oh, crap. Iris is not in a good spot. Well. So this is Light's Blessing. Unit is blessed with 10 strength defense and hold on. Strength, magic, and defense. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Can we actually do something against these guys? Kind of, I guess. Damn, I thought that actually would, you know, do something, but I guess not. It would have helped before, but I did what the game told me, and, you know, say, you know, proc it at, like, the last moment. I didn't really see, but I don't think they're in range of Iris. But I think Iris is royally fucked here. Ooh. I don't know why I keep hitting the mic. They can also game over you by entering the space. Oh. Oh, that's actually true. What did my mic do? It keeps getting in the way. My mic keeps getting in the way and I keep on hitting it. Royal is an understatement. You are aft. I am aft. Oh, shut up. Shut up, Xander. Well, I mean, at least I made it through 10 turns. Excuse me? Excuse me? Did this Falcon Knight just dodge? Did the Falcon Knight just dodge? What the flying fuck? The fucking...
Miss.
Oh, I missed.
The hell is wrong with these towers? They're faulty. Okay, I actually think I did better on the first run than I did on my two runs. First one, I made it to around 40. The other two times, made it to around 28 and 34. But I could be wrong. Were you in? Were you, like, which difficulty were you doing this? Because for me right now, I'm doing this on Lunatic, just to see how crazy, or like at least how quick I can. Actually, no. You know I'm doing this on Lunatic. This map does not scale on difficulty. Easier Lunatic makes no difference. Oh, okay, never mind then. So I thought, like, okay, yeah, this would go quicker if I'm on Lunatic. No, apparently I just suck at this. I should go to Weenie Hut General. Were Theo and Ayla able to escape? So since I didn't really get the... Actually, no. I don't think they pop up in here. I don't think they popped up just yet. Yeah, it only happens on turn 25. I think even then, since I didn't get all the scrolls, I'm not gonna get the story thing. I'm not gonna get the puzzle chapter with Ayla and Theo. All we have to do is rely on John Lightbringer, or John Lightbringer. Is this the story version, or did you just do it from the menu? I just did it from the menu. What the fuck? Fucking...
Miss.
Oh, I missed.
What are you missing? Yeah, I can't get Element X if you do it from the menu anyway, as far as I know. That's what I've been told. Yeah, I've been told that, like, since I'm just doing this from the menu, I'm not really, like, gonna see any story bits aside from the conversations between the royals, and that's about it. I mean, if we actually do see, like, Ayla and Theo escaping, then yeah, we're good. In all honesty, if this was not a rush, I would say this is the worst attempt of a chapter that I've ever seen. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. It's like I'm purposely carelessly doing this. I mean, yeah, we'll have to see what happens. Oh, now you hit? Yeah, it might be GG. Yeah, because I mean, even then, like, these guys are gonna flood this side, and yeah. Iris is dead, is gone. Joseph is not with them. Joseph is not with them at all. Oh, there goes John Nightbringer. Not John Nightbringer. Ow. Okay. Damn, that would have been funny if that backfired! Ah, I'm screwed. Can't backfire because Magnus has 31 luck. Oh, for fuck's sake. Damn it, Eggman! Why you come in here and end my run? Okay, yeah, so Ayla and Theo don't pop up in this one, so yeah, oops. Oopsie poopsie. Fuck it, let's just... Oh, phone call. Okay, hold on. You know what? If I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out on a bang! Egg's dead. At least I got egg. And I get golden egg. Fuck it. Bye-bye. So, hour 15, okay, yeah, wasn't able to last that long, but I think even then, I was purposely doing this. Survived 26 turns, I don't think that would make any sense. That should be 16 turns. It is what it is. Okay, I did my part on this one, now I'm probably gonna see like what PH mode's gonna be next time. Actually, Okay, since we actually have a good amount of people here, guys, stick around for a little bit. I do want to share something with you guys, at least for like a next project before we get into the tier list thing. So, for those who kind of don't know, what I do. For those who don't know, what I tend to do is that I tend to play games outside of Fire Emblem. And, like, I would, put in Fire Emblem characters in, like, some of these games. So, like, Elden Ring with, when I was playing as Lyn. So, I have an idea for the next game I'm gonna play after I'm done with Oblivion. And you can tell from the sound of it, it's Japanese themed. So, I am going to play Neo 2 before Neo 3 comes up, and I'm able to create some characters that I'm able to do. So, if I wanted to, I could play as either Edelgard, Lyn, Ryoma, or Dimitri, depending on how things go. Aside from that, I actually have 4 other characters that I would want to play as. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to make a poll, or I'm going to announce this tomorrow. Make a poll, later on as far as like which characters to go for. Please get no, shut up. You know who I'm also going to be playing as. But yeah. I would like to, do this before Neo 3 comes out. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to at least make a post tomorrow, kind of announcing this so that people who, miss this out, they're able to see like what I have planned. Then, afterwards, I'm going to start making polls on characters that I could potentially bring up. I'm not putting in Geb. I'm not putting in fucking Geb. Why would you do that? Why would you say that shit? You know what? Fuck it. The other thing that I'm trying to hide, but, Xander's being a fucking asshole about this whole thing. I'm gonna try, I'm also gonna create Gonzi as well. So, if you want me to play as a Joe character, I'm gonna also bring up Gonzi. So, if you want me to see me play as Gonzi, there you go. So, yeah, that's the whole idea that I have in mind. He's trying to be funny, but he's bringing up, like, the worst jokes ever. Get the... No! No. This is supposed to be a Souls-like game. If I were to make this easy, then that would not work. Okay. Okay, so we're done with that. So that's the plan that I have in mind. Like I said, I'm going to make the announcement and start bringing up polls, and then, that way, I can just start, making a thumbnail early on. But that's, like, one of the things that I would want to do, for, next year when, it comes up, before Neo 3 comes up. Rosa Red Dust. 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 He does no. Fuck off. Okay. Let me see if I can actually get some. Let me get some good, FU music here. So. Hold on for a moment. Yeah, sorry, hold on. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting a text from my friend, because I don't know. I may or may not have company later tonight, so I'm just trying to figure things out. So let me respond to the text, And, yeah, let me set up the tier list as well while we're at it. I mean, you were the one who's bringing up Geb the entire time. Okay. Okay, we're done. We can at least relax for the time being until, well, PHMO comes up, and then I'm gonna have a ball with that one. So, it's like I said before, and, you know, I'm gonna, you know, you know me, I tend to do this every time I finish up a Fire Emblem game, is I do like a little in-stream tier list, because I think even then, like, with, you know, that being said, hold on for a moment. I think even then, like, I don't particularly do stream, you know, like heavily focus on tier lists as a stream, unless it was something special like the Halloween one, you know, that I've done, you know, for October and that sort of stuff. You get the idea. Or a waifu one, who knows. But yeah, it's pretty obvious with this one. I'm pretty much gonna be ranking these characters based on how they are, you know, as far as what I'm doing. You can see the tier list right there. I have top tier, really good, good, meh, F tier, Manoless, S tier. We'll have to see when it gets to that one, because I'm gonna have to cobble up some thoughts on that one. So also I'm gonna have to put these things right here, since I didn't even use these things, and two, just to get them out of the way. Same thing goes with Angelus, since I thought I was gonna get Angelus. Or no, I thought that, like, oh, if I were to turn on if I were to go and turn on one of the challenges, I get Angelus, but no, you have to do that for everything. So I didn't get Angelus. I wish, you know, I could, but oh well. It is what it is. Okay, so I also agree with Madeline as S. She may be unironically the best unit in the game aside from Garant. I'll get to her when I get to her. So Gideon's pretty solid. He did his job, you know, he did his job pretty damn well. He did get hurt a couple of times, but honestly, if I needed him to crit, he'll crit. He is a bit squishy at the beginning of it, or at the beginning of the game. Gideon is meh. That's your opinion. Actually, you know what? Since you said that, F tier. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, yeah. I don't know, like this. So, like, you know me, this is like my playthrough. So for the most part, didn't get a pretty solid job in my playthrough. Even when I was playing on hard mode, he did die. He is a bit squishy, but I mean, you know, if you needed to make it work, he'll work. He'll pop up, like he ended up popping off a couple of crits whenever I needed to, especially too against Hellfire. So yeah, solid. Okay, Helios. I also say he's also pretty solid too, because even then, I didn't really use him quite as often, but I think even then, at the, like, near the end and at, you know, 10x, he was pretty fucking reliable, just holding off, you know, enemies that were rushing around. So he's pretty damn good. Even when I made him as a hero, he was very, very good. Elon, or not Elon, for God's sake, I forgot her name. Jesus Christ. Shoot. I'm gonna put her in really good too, because I mean, even then, like, she did so well. Alanora, my bad. Yeah, Alanora, she's pretty damn good. I think even then, actually, hold on. So I think for Alanora, I think it's either banking on either good or very good, cause I wouldn't say I had trouble with Alanora. I think it's more so just I didn't really use her quite so often, or I utilized her too late. and it made it a little bit tricky for me to, you know, get her up. But once she was a Griffin Knight, when she was on a Pegasus, she was actually pretty damn good. Actually, yeah, I'll put her like pretty damn good as well, because like these three were very solid, you know, throughout the game, and at the end at 10x when I think even then too, like for actually, you know what, I think like I might put Alanora at top, because I mean, like, just thinking about it, like she's very, actually, okay, I know I'm thinking, so she is very, very good as a damage dealer. She does get hurt, you know, from time to time, but she's also very great for utility. So there you go. I'll just put it at that point. Ooh, okay, Callum, top tier. I had a lot of fun with Callum being both an archer as well as what was it? As a healer too. He had a lot of good utility. He was very, very good. He was very, very fun. I really liked this story. I really liked how he, you know, connects with House Ring. You know, so on and so forth. So I enjoyed using Callum a lot. He was, you know, at the top, and I was able to rely on him so much for a lot of things. Okay, just making sure that stream is okay. Okay, Thorgrim. Or not Thorgrim, Ragnar. I would say that, oh, he's S tier. I haven't really used him quite that often, but I never had trouble with him too. I'd still say like he's very, very good. I don't know. I was like heavily invested within like, you know, House Ring for the most part. Or like with both Callum and Yvonne, just for their utility. No, but I mean, for Ragnar, if you want him to hit something very, very hard, he'll hit something hard. Okay, Xander, if you keep saying that shit over and over again, I literally am gonna put Rosalina on F. So, calm your tits, boy. Calm them tits. Sorry, I had to put away my controller. Grunt, okay, yep. This guy's cracked. No, I would literally rate him as F. Why is that? I don't know. Yeah, Garant busted as fuck. Just dude his devil reversal. God damn it. Like, he was fun to use, and like his character is just fun to make, you know, to poke around with. Especially too with the atrocities, that you can just have a character just, you know, just do the worst things imaginable and still remain on the army, or in the army. So there you go. Okay, Rosa. If I had to be honest, because, you know, Xander won't shut the fuck up about this character, she's good. That's it. She's fair enough. She has died at least a couple of times, but if I need her to be like an archer on the sides, she can work. Even then, she did shoot down the golem she did take down the golem, you know, at a very good moment. Not saying she's horrible, not saying she's the best, but I mean, she was serviceable. This is Xander, this is my tier list. At least I'm not putting her in F tier, so there you go. There will be consequences. Oh, shut the fuck up, man. Okay, Madeline, I think Madeline was kind of the same thing with Alanora, that like, I haven't really used her quite that often, but I think once she actually got up to speed, she was actually very good. Yeah, I think she was very, very, very good. I think for the most part, like, she wasn't really much of like a one-hit wonder for the most part, but I mean, she did her part, and she did it very, very well. Didn't have much trouble with her. And then, goddamn, I forgot the kid's name. Hold on. God, I forgot this kid's name already. Jacob. Should I just put Jacob but did not use? Yeah, can I just put Jacob and I didn't use, because I didn't really use him quite that often. And he was just stuck at like level 5. I don't know, maybe it's because I had like other units like beforehand that, you know, like did their part, and it's like I would rely on them more often than Jacob. So I don't know, I didn't really use Jacob quite that often. Yeah, he can't be very, very good. It's just I didn't get a chance to use him quite that often. Just relied on these guys. Most people mention, I don't know why. I think it's because like what I said, that like you get a bunch of other characters that you could just rely on. Jacob was pierced by Archgil Wesker after Rebellion Saga. Poor bro. Yeah, that's the sad thing too. So, oops. Okay, Drago, meh. He's just meh. The only thing that he's good is just being golem fodder, golem meat. Can make a certain joke here, but I won't. I think all of us can make a certain joke here, but we won't. Sad to say, I think that's kind of the whole thing. Yeah, Drago, I didn't care that much for him. He was only good just, you know, for golem bait, golem meat, golem food, whatever you want to say it. And I think even then, I don't know if he gets like a ton of money with his axe when you deploy him. So he's asking for a whole lot. He's not bringing in the whole lot afterwards also. So he's meh for the most part. Okay, Aubrey. I think Aubrey was pretty damn good for the, you know, for what she was. She is a thief. I think even then too, like I don't particularly use thieves quite that often. For the most part. I think even then I wanted to use Aubrey within this game, but she was just generic thief. That's it. What are Drago's growths, by the way? Let me take a look very quickly. Okay, Drago's growths. Let's get them up. So it is 70 on HP, 50 in strength, 0 in magic, 40 in skill, 30 in speed, 50 in luck, 45 in defense, and 20 in res. That is a little shoddy there. And you'd hope to God that you actually would be getting other, you know, yeah, they're not that great. Like, the only thing that you hope to get is that like some of the times, you know, you could get a yeah, you could get, you know, a point in one of these things, but yeah, those percentages are low. So hold for a second. Let me text Alan, my friend Alan, really quickly. Sorry, I'm just texting a friend of mine. Alan's right there in the tier list. He is, but I mean, I'm talking about my actual friend Alan. Speaking of which, Alan, where the hell are you? Didn't even use him, honestly. So there you go. Same thing goes with you. And you. And you too. I mean, there's a bunch of units I didn't even get a chance to use quite that often. But yeah, it's one of my real life friends. His name is Alan. Yeah, I'm trying to see if he's able to come by later tonight. If not, then I guess that's that then. Bert goes in F even though he wasn't used. Worst unit in the entire game. He's very much a Joe character, and I think even then, for the most part, he's not even a good Joe character compared to Buggy. Buggy can at least like hold his own a tad bit for like some, you know, for some moments, but no, I'm sorry, Bert didn't. I don't think like Bert is able to handle his own quite that often with his stuff. Buggy, yeah, that's the thing. Buggy can actually contribute a little bit, even though he's just, you know, dog shit at times. He at least can do something. Bert, on the other hand, he is just kind of pointless. Okay, Walter White. So at this point, I did not get Blimp I didn't get Blimp Walter White. I wish I did, but I didn't, focus on that for the most part. I probably would say that he either be good or meh, but I think for the most part, he's just the cargo unit. He carries around like your equipment, and if you need something very quickly, he's just there to help out a little bit. Walter's okay. I think he's decent for the most part. He's just donkey unit. That's it. Bert is a Xanderon Saga unit in Rebellion Saga. Yeah, very much so. Oh god, what'd you put down? Oh, shut the hell up, Xander! You fucking simp! You goddamn simp! Yeah, it's your own personal tier list for some reason. Would make fucking sense. Show over chat. Well, I might as well fucking do it just to just to embarrass you. That just to show how much of a simp you are to Rosa. For the dumbest reasons. Hold the hell on. Hold on. Oh, come on, Alan. Simping only applies to average females, and if you think about it, Rosalina is kind of average. I'm just kidding. Hold on. Let me get Xander's tier list up so that we can look at it. Why do I do this? So this is Xander's tier list, so you can definitely tell how much of a fucking simp he is for just a pixelated, cowgirl? Sure, yeah, whatever. This is a fucking joke. Jesus Christ. Whatever. Fucking whatever. It is what it is. Okay. Hold on for a moment. Okay, good. Okay. That's good. My friend's able to come over. Good. I'll have some company later tonight. And I don't feel like I've wasted wasted money on a big pizza. I could send you my actual tier list, but that was for comedy. If you want to do that, yeah, you can. Okay. But yeah. Hold on. Do you actually have it up? Or no, not yet, actually. I'll have to kind of look, on the side as far as this sort of thing. Okay. Yeah, sorry if I'm not really... Hold on. I'm very, very sorry. I'm trying to text my friends about this. Okay. Where were we? Reynard was actually a pretty good, solid unit. I haven't really used them that much, but I think even then, from the get-go, Reynard can be very freaking helpful. I think what it is just the other units that I've got, I heavily focused on them to the point where it's Reynard could, be a bit of a help once in a while. So Reynard is solid. Yeah, Reynard Sarlid, I haven't really used him quite so much, but I mean, for the time being, he's also good. Celeste. I think Celeste is okay. I think Celeste is, okay, decent for the most part. I don't think I've had trouble with her that much. The only time I've used her was with Victims of War, and she actually was okay there. She actually was a bit of a utility as far as, like, shutting up kids from spraying, like, hot sauce on everybody. So, yeah, I mean, like, Celeste is good. I wouldn't say, like, she's a top tier because, well, I haven't really used her quite that often, and so I wouldn't really know how she is, but for what she did, she was decent. She was good. She's good at shutting up kids. I mean, even then, like, for the video I'm going to be making, I'm pretty much going to have, like, a sit down and shut up, like, soundbite. Okay, Quentin. Oh, yep. I would say Quentin is, like, bad. Actually, for fuck's sake, like, we'll just put, we'll put Bert at F just to fill up some space. Quentin is okay, but he's not that great. He struggled a bit. You kind of saw. He struggled a little bit with Victims of War, though I think on my end I wasn't really like using him properly for the most part. But I think even then, Quentin's just not. From what I understand, Quentin is not that great in general. So I'm just gonna put Quentin in meh for the most part. Oh man, Nathaniel. I think Nathaniel is meh as well. I kind of feel like Nathaniel is another joke character, but he's like a dark joke character because of his curse. Hold on. Okay. But I think even then, like, his curse becomes a bit of a hindrance when you put him next to, like, other people, and they can get fucked pretty badly. And yeah, thinking about it too, like, the fact that he, if you remember, like, he was next to Gideon at one point, and, his curse made Gideon die from a crit. So, that's that. I don't think he's, that great. Nathaniel is very good. Never quite sure where to put him in S or A. That is true, yeah. I think what it is that, like, he can be good if I used him that well. It's just I didn't really use him that as much, and he has that curse with him that makes it just shoddy with other players or with other with other units that they can kill. They can get killed pretty easily. So yeah, I'm gonna put Nathaniel at meh because for that particular reason I wasn't able to use him as much, and I think even then when I tried, he just kind of got in the way a little bit. Lucky he didn't. I mean, luckily he did not die outright as much, but I don't know. I just don't like him as much. Okay, Dimitri. I think Dimitri's pretty damn solid too. He's pretty good. Yeah, I think even then, like, Dimitri is also like, if you want a wall, you got a wall. There you go. You got Dimitri. He can help out. Actually, I might just put him at good. He's good as a wall, but he doesn't, in my case, he wasn't really hitting that hard as much, for the most part. But, I mean, if I just wanted to, like, hold out an area for the most part, or for, if I wanted to hold out a choke point or an area, I can use Dimitri whenever I can. So, there you go. Ooh. Oh, boy, Yvonne. Really liked using this character along with Callum, mainly because of the father-daughter dynamic between them. The fact that what was it? Her ability to have crit, a guaranteed crit afterwards. What was it? It sets up for like a lot of funny moments, and she wasn't really that hard to train up. So I think if out of all the Chow units that I've actually had, I think Yvonne goes at the top, because I think even then she was pretty damn freaking useful throughout my runs. So yeah, there you go. Yvonne's at A or S tier. Yeah, Galahad is Galachad for a good reason. He was Galachad in Rebellion Saga. He's Galachad in Rebellion Saga. He is fucking good. You send, yeah, I see your actual tier list. I'm actually gonna show this afterwards. Actually, you know what? I think for the most part, I think I actually might show this one to chat because I don't know if I'll be able to get to it. So hold on. Yeah. Hold on. The chattiest of galas. Hold on for a moment. Okay, let's see Xander's tier list. So for him, he put down as S tier. Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense right there. A tier. I can see how that would go well too. So there you go. B tier. Yeah, I can see that too a little bit. There's your C tier, and then you have your F tier as well. You have your reasons for putting, I forgot, Ash and like Ragnar at the bottom and so on and so forth. You have your own reasons, so there you go. Like it's very much just based off of his own playthrough that he like these units were very successful on his run versus my units, which we'll get to that when we get to it. Okay, so let's see. Astrid. I think Astrid's okay too. I wish I could have used Astrid a little bit more, but I think even then, actually, you know what? Maybe I should probably put Astrid down as like did not use, because like once I got her, I did not use her at all, surprisingly. Rosalia single-handedly won my draft race. Your tier is justified. So that's the reason why you put her at A tier, just because she helped you, win, a draft race. So I guess that makes sense. Why you had to actually go and say that, like, oh, she's my waifu because, oh, she's Southern. So, yeah, you like Ragnar, but he falls off pretty damn hard on your end. Okay, yeah, so that's your reasoning behind it. So I think even then too, like, for the times I've used him, I would use him in certain areas, and it's like, okay, I know how he's gonna work. If I keep using him in this way, he'll work just fine. Oh, Penelope, Pen. I'm gonna put her at S tier, or either S tier or A tier, just for being a pretty damn good healer, honestly. Now, I locked her long before the draft race. The draft race was the draft race just cemented my gameplay thoughts on her. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, Pen, I think I put her at either like A rank or S rank. Honestly, she is pretty good as a healer, and I think even then when I made her as a paladin, she was very good there. Yeah, I think for the most part it's just that. I don't know if there's any other healers around that I have, aside from these two. But I mean, even then, like these are just good for utility. Penelope is fine. Her biggest problem is her joining too late. Good unit though. That, I guess I can see how that be the case. She joins like halfway through the game, but I think even then, like for just being a healer, she's solid. Honestly, just keep her next to Gideon, and she's fine. Randall, I did not even use Randall at all. I think his character just it just did not really resonate with me that well. I was like, I don't want to use this character. He's a fucking asshole. Ooh. She's great in Iron Man if you lost healers. That's true. Because I think even then, what was it? I've been told that, this game is very, very Iron Man friendly. So, yeah, she's good as a late healer. So, yeah, Randall is powerful, but he is an absolute prick. That's the reason why I didn't even want to use Randall, because it's like, why should I invest in this fucking asshole this entire time? Also, I want to see like, oh yeah, I was gonna say like, I want to see like who made this list. It's Hanako, but this is more like a draft race. So this is a draft race tier list. So I was like, wait, where's the bot squad? Oh wait, no. I think that's more so like if you just want to just go through it as fast as possible and just ignore the Bodman chapters. If you want my opinions on the Bodman characters, I think the only two good units I got from that were Sham, Vicky, and Tarek, and Bodman. Everyone else, I think Coulter was just Thief. Jaka struggled heavily on that one. After the crap he pulled in Chapter 6, I don't blame you. Yeah, I know. I don't want to use this prick. I could also tier list the Rosas, but I've seen enough lists for one day. Yeah, I know. And yeah, that's the thing with Jaka is that like I want to like Jaka in this game, but I get where he's coming from because he's still a green unit. He's still green, so he's gonna suck a little bit. Because I think even then, like, I ended up liking Jaka at the end of Rebellion Saga, as I wish he was good in this one. He struggled. He was bad. But it makes sense. He's a green unit. he's a newbie. Randall's Hector, but absolutely horrible. Yeah, very much so. Speaking of heavy armor, Robert. I think he is kind of up in the top tier as well. Just for being a pretty solid unit. I never had trouble with Robert. And I think even then, like, I relied on Robert quite on a good amount of stuff. So Robert goes on top. He was very, very good. And I really like his character. It makes me sad to see what happened to Robert after Rebellion. It's like, now I'm gonna feel bad for killing Robert, when I played, OG Rebellion, Rebellion Saga. I'm glad that we're able to recruit him in, the definitive edition. So I mean, at least I'll be happy with that. But Robert was pretty damn good. I'll give him that. No, you don't have to kill him. You can recruit him with, I think with Isabel. Oh well. Speaking of Isabel, hold on. Let me get your name very, very quickly. Hold on, I should have it with me. Madeline. Madeline is also top tier. Being that she's a refresher unit, you know me, I like my refresher units. This one is an armored refresher unit that can... Ellen, oh my bad. Ellen, Jesus Christ, like there's that's the whole thing with me, is that there's so many characters within this game that I keep mixing up names. But yeah, Ellen is a pretty damn good unit, as just being a refresher. She can hold on her own pretty damn well. She's pretty much Jeanne d'Arc. She's pretty much like the Jeanne of Arc of this game, and she's armored, so she's good. Xander is playable. I mean, okay, yeah, even then, like, the fact that I'm mixing up names is now making you guys mix up names. Oh my god, I'm bad. I'm bad at this. Okay, Ash. Or no, Olga. Olga's pretty damn good in her joining, chapter. I haven't really used her afterwards, at that point. I heard she's okay she's iffy after chapter 6, but honestly, where she was at, she helped out very, very well against the Ashburns, especially when you have to go after Gustav. She did, knocked off Gustav's head, off the bat. So Olga's good, but I don't think she would hold out that much. I'm not too sure if she'd be able to hold out as much in the rest of the game. But I think if you invest in her, she probably would stick out for a long time. Someday I'll make a Rosalina Saga and make myself the gating replacement and make everyone else Rosa. Olga struggles in Lunatic. Oh, okay, yeah. So I think even then, like that's pretty much what it is. She even struggles on hard. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been hearing, that Olga does not have a good time afterwards. But I think even then, like, you either get lucky or you just have to invest in Olga to make her work. And that's probably what it is. Like, she can be good at the start when you're going after, when you're defending yourself from the Ashburns. But I think afterwards, I wouldn't really know, because even then I was like, pretty much like invested within Ragnar and Robert, and yeah, you get the idea. Ooh, Henriette, me waifu. I love this lady. I love this lady lots. I love her personality. I love her design. She killed everybody in sight. She's S tier for me. She's pretty much like she's my waifu of this game. I think even then, the times where she died, it's more so me being a dumbass and letting her get exploded by a horse. I could just check in the time. But yeah, I really like this lady. She was really fun to use. I did like her personality. That's what it's up. You get the idea. The sad part of the Rebellion Saga is that there are no good Ash Cleaver users. Tark is decent, but needs a ton of work, and Olga is definitely a unit within Rebellion Saga. That's true. I think even then, like, Tark kind of comes, I wouldn't say it comes in kind of late, but I think even then, like, you would have to invest in Tarek. It's like you said, you have to invest in Tarek right from the get-go and have him get like a lot of kills before you transfer him over to chapter 6. Yeah. So there's that. Oh, Kestra. I think Kestra is like S tier as well. I didn't really have much of a hard time with Kestra, and I think even then, like, she murdered, outright for the most part. So I'm putting Kestra in S. The only time like she died was I just like placed her in like a bad area, and I think she got critted at one point. I also like Henrietta a lot. Didn't like her when Rebellion Saga came out, but she's grown on me a lot. Yeah, that's true. I'm guessing it's more so that like if you use her like in different moments, that like she actually has grown on you, and I don't know, you probably have gotten like lucky at like a number of moments where she would do very, very well for you. Other times she wouldn't. It's kind of the same thing with me with like Rosalina, that she is a good unit. There are times where I've gotten unlucky with her, but I think even then, like, I'd still had a fun time using her, especially when killing the golem. So there's stuff like that, and then vice versa with the other characters. You get the idea. This is very much just based off of my own experience. You never had a bad Rosa to this day. Is it because like you invest in her, or is it just like you've gotten lucky with her for the most part? But I wouldn't really know. Floyd the boy. Floyd the boy. He's decent. He's good just as a replacement like hero unit. But yeah, he's just Floyd the Boyd. He's Discount Roy with an axe. Oof. Oh, my neck. She always turns out well, even if I didn't have any sort of special, even if she didn't get any sort of special treatment. Okay, yeah, so like you just have like a lot of good moments with her then. But Floyd the boy is okay. He's good. He had some good survivability, but it's like he's just like replacement Timu Roy versus like Ragnar, Helios, Garant, let's see, like Robert, those sort of people. You get the idea. Ada, I think Ada's actually pretty damn good. I think Ada's very good. You're just the Rosa Whisperer, maybe. I think Ada's like very, very good. I'm not too sure if she's like S tier or A tier, but I've never had trouble with Ada. Actually, I might put Ada at like S tier because I've never had trouble with Ada, and I think it was more so just that I was just being an idiot when using her in Victims of War and thought, oh yeah, I need to have her equip. What was it? I need to have her equip. What was it? The wing spear, or like the, one of her like her preferred weapon. And she goes to town. She's only playable in 6, 2, 9, A, and B, and then 10. That is true, yeah. But I mean, for the times that she's around, she's pretty fucking good. I think even then, like, she's also like a very reliable unit if I just want to pick people off from the sky. So there you go. All right, Tarek. Wait, I said... Okay, Targ is in here, but I don't see the bot squad in here also. I think it's because I think it's because like it's the same bot, but I don't know. I don't know why Tark is in here, but young like Kid Bod, Jaka, Shamvik, and Coulter are not in here either. So I'm just gonna put him in like did not use. Targ is here because he can be sent to getting squad. Oh yeah, that's true. I think even then it's like I don't know why like they Hanako didn't really include the younger kids, but oh well, it's her list. I'll work with it honestly, but I've said in my piece with with the bot squad. Alright, imagine you had to do 10x in an Iron Man. I'd be pulling my freaking hair out. In fact, if I were to do an Iron Man in this game again, I would not do 10x, ever! Hanako hates kids. Oh, dearie me. Okay, Rachel. Damn, I want to like Rachel. She actually is very viable. She could be very useful as like a healer dagger unit, but I think even then, like the fact that I never really got a chance to use her quite so often is like, oh man, I can't tell if I should probably put her in good or meh, but it's like I never got chances to use her quite that often. Bot Squad isn't really included in the draft way because they're force deployed in both chapters. They appear in which makes them free in a race. Oh, okay, yeah. So in that regard, I can see that. No, but for Rachel, I feel like I want to put her in like the good range because I think even then she actually did help out within the bot squad. But I think even then, like Rachel, I never really used Rachel quite that often, so I don't know. I feel like I probably just like put her in like meh. For the most part, I want to like her. I really want to like her, but it's just like I don't get chances to use her quite that often. Probably, possibly the worst healer in the game. I mean, she is still a healer, but it's like I never get chances to use her quite that often. It's like I have better healers with me at the time, so yeah. Sadly, I'm gonna put her in meh tier. Damn. Maria, I think Maria's actually good for just being a sage, or like I think a sage or whatever. She's pretty damn good, and I think even then, like I might just put her in real good because of like the fact that she can make clones of herself. So yeah, there's the utility aspect of it. Rachel as a character, yeah, Maria, or I'm sorry, Rachel. I meant to say Maria. My bad. I'm rambling. I think Maria as a unit is very, very good. She is a pretty damn good sage that has Hellfire that makes her destroy things instantly. She has the ability to clone herself, which is also helpful. I think she can heal. Can Maria heal? I think Maria can't. Yeah, I think Maria can heal. Yeah, she can heal. She has physics, so I mean, she has a lot of good utility. The thing is that like you only get her in 2 chapters, and that's very much it. So I think Maria is very, very good as a unit. As a character, I can probably see why people don't like her, because she literally started like the rebellion, you know, after faking a death. So her, you know, the fact that, you know, like her involvement, or what, you know, the fact that she caused the rebellion is what made people really dislike her for that particular thing. And yeah, I don't particularly see any like value of character within Maria, because she just, you know, she pretty much just like bonked. I won't say bonked, but like how do I put this? She had fun time bed with Kathis, and that's what started a huge mess in the first place. Yeah, so she's from a lesser. So she is from a lesser house as Penelope and serves with House Rose. Okay, you guys are talking about Rachel. The literal only thing I know about her is that she's an orphan. Ow, jeez. You hate Maria as much as you hate Ishtar. Why Ishtar, though? I think Ishtar is more so just... How do I put this? Ishtar, like, does... She is siding with Julius, but at the same time, it's just one of those things where, like... I think it's more so, like, I forgot the... Hold on. She's kind of similar to Caroline, where, she is just kind of like in like a forced marriage with like Julius, and that's about it. Put the orphan in her own special tier, orphan tier. Nah, I don't know about that one. Ishtar is basically Ave Bron. Yeah, that's true. I'm familiar with Ishtar, so it's like it's kind of I can't say like it's kind of hard to blame Ishtar for what has happened, but it's like she was in like a really bad circumstance. Maria, on the other hand, you can say the same thing with her. She didn't like Thorgrim, but she made the choice to boink Kathis, and that started a whole mess. She wanted to have fun time. She wanted to have fun bedtime with Kathis, and look where that went. Okay, Morty. Yeah, I'm gonna put you in F tier. I'm gonna put you in F tier because I don't like you. Character-wise, I don't like you. And I think even then, like the only good thing you do within Rebellion Saga is just turn on the statues, as well as the last statue that just obliterates everything. Other than that, you cannot do anything else. Ishtar could have easily killed Julius in his sleep at any point, but she is unironically the worst person in Jug. Yeah, I guess that's true. She had that opportunity to do that, but I think even then, everyone within Jugdral would probably go after her at that point. I'm sure Murray will grow up to be a fine young man who would not do anything wrong at all. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water very quickly, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Morty. Fuck him. Even as a small child, fuck him. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I need a little bit of water in my throat because it is getting a bit dry. Okay, shoot, what's her name? Penny. Penny's meh. I did not really use her. I think the thing about me with Thieves is that I don't really use them quite that often because I guess they're just not like big damage dealers, and that they're just I only use them just to unlock shit, and that's about it. Oops. Well, actually, even then, Ares, knowing you, I can probably see why you wouldn't really like Ishtar. Especially too, since you pretty much come from Yggdrasil, so like you have your own reasons. Put Penny in F. I hate her guts. No, she can't be useful, but I think even then, it's like I said, for Thieves, I don't really use Thieves quite that often because I guess they're not big damage dealers. I just use them just to open up shit, and that's about it. They're good for dodging, but I think even then, it's like, you have to impress me more with it. But, I mean, I think even Penny, I wish I could use her a little bit more. I think she comes in pretty damn late. She has, the skill that makes her at least find shit, and, it also buffs up the other players, but like I did not use her quite that often, honestly. Okay, Valeria, I think she also goes in mid territory as well, because even then it's like I have a bunch of other healers, that are good. I think she'd probably be okay if I use her, but it's like I wasn't really doing much of an Iron Man, because yeah, like I had other healers with me, so I don't know. If I were to do an Iron Man, I probably would put, Valeria up a little bit more, but since this is just a normal playthrough, she was okay for the most part. No one cares about Valeria. No, apparently no one does, unless all of us had to do an Iron Man for this, and then our opinions on Valeria would just be different. All right. Oh yeah, Muriel. I thought she actually would be, crazy funny just by looking at her portrait, but she's blech. She still is useless in an Iron Man. Oh, okay. Well, if you're gonna put it that way, I guess. But yeah, Muriel. Ugh, I don't know. I probably shouldn't have gone. I should have gone for Drevnorm at some point, but I think even then, this is like late in the game, and I thought her personality would stick out for for to be funny, but no, she's just a bit of a bitch, and that's about it. So Muriel's funny but bad compared to her brother. That's the thing. I thought she actually would be very funny to work with or to have, but she's just like tee hee ha ha. I'm such a sneak. I'm such a trickster, or it's like ha ha sucker. Like that type of stuff. It's like I thought she'd be more deranged, but no, she's just generic funny evil. Tee hee ha ha. You're a fool. I got ya. Got-y. Okay, Olivia. Okay, speaking of evil, I know I did not really use her, but I have seen what you can do just to get Octavia, and it's fucking hilarious. Maybe I should have just gone through 9A just to see that, and then, I don't know, sacrifice Timu Roy or something. Mommy? Sorry, mommy? I mean, sorry, I mean, mommy? Sorry, but... You know what I mean. Zev would say otherwise, but even Zev can't save this one. I mean, even in the end, this is still my tier list, so like whatever he's gonna say, if he sees my stuff, he's probably gonna say, why didn't you use Alanora? I wanted to go for Varg. Speaking of Varg, Varg's still at the top. Varg's skill or Joey is still at the top, and he's pretty fucking good. I'm joking. He's very, very good. I think even then, it's like I've only used him within 9B, and that's just it. Actually, no. I actually used him in 9A. He actually was pretty good at that one too. So, yeah, I don't know. Sam's great for a singular character for the singular chapter you have. Yes. I don't think I even used him that much though. So I think. Oh, so I think the only time you use him would be in 9A, right? Excuse me. Sam is 9AM exclusive and isn't playable in 10. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. So yeah, if I were to actually go into 9A, I actually would be using Sam, but in this case, I didn't. And this one I actually did end up going with Beatrice, and I think even then, Beatrice is actually very, very good. Only if you have Alistair equipped. Once you have the Seizure Tome equipped with her, she rocks it. She rocks with it. Okay, let's see. Ash. I think Ash is decent enough. She's good with, Actually, yeah, I think Ash could be actually pretty damn good, too, honestly. I didn't really have much of a hard time with Ash when I was playing with her, and she even has the utility of, making clones, of herself. So, there you go. So, okay. Honestly believe Allie's my favorite Rebellion Saga Windlands member. She's good unit, and I like her design and personality. I think the thing about her personality is that I haven't really seen much of her sadistic personality, aside from a couple things. And I think the only time I've ever seen her, personality is with Helios, and this is more so they're just lovers, and it's more, that's the impression I get. I haven't really seen her in anything else aside from that, and just trying to protect, Eloria, and that's it. Sorry, I got a text. Allie's personality is torture. That's pretty much what it is. I haven't really seen much of it about it, but I think even then she has more of a deeper personality with Helios and Eloria, aside from tee haha, I'm dark and sadistic and so on and so forth. You like torture, apparently. I'm tempted to mute you, Ares. Yes. Okay, so, yeah, in 9A is Sam, 9B is Beatrice, and what's funny is that either way, you get Beatrice for Chapter 10. Yeah, that's the thing, is that you can still use Beatrice in there, and she probably will she probably will survive, or just run away or whatever. That's that. Moriana, I haven't really used Moriana quite that often. She was pretty damn good in Chapter 6, but I think even then, I haven't really used her quite that often. And then, shoot. God damn it, what's his face? Oh god, I'm so many fucking characters. Not Dravnor. Cyrus. Okay, I look at the list. Cyrus. Cyrus is also very, very good. Actually, no, he is pretty damn good. In the last chapter that, I had him in 10X, he, helped out tremendously. At least, kind of block off a bunch of people from, exiting, either entering in or just exiting, the dungeon. Cyrus is just pretty damn good as a wall. And he helped out. And he had a huge, huge survivability and, that sort of stuff. I put Cyrus up top. Cyrus and Mori are good, but only in 2 chapters. That's the whole thing, yeah. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, well, Mori for 3, but yeah. So, okay, so, yeah, I guess, yep, this is my tier list right here. I feel I'm satisfied with it. Yeah, I think I'm satisfied with what I got here, and this is more so just a first-time playthrough of the game. Also, why do I hear most? Oh no, that's my phone. That's my phone. It's solely holy against your will. Send help, please. Stop. Okay. Call the army. All right, take care, Ares. I guess that's night. It's near half the game though. Yeah. Commence Operation Save Burrs. But yeah, I think I'm happy with the list that I have so far. I think my opinions might change once I, continue playing this one, playing this game again on my own. And I think I will play this game on my own again and probably just do the other routes and then try out different characters. Depending on like what's going on, depending like how my second run would be. I don't think I'll make a second, I don't think I'll stream my second run. I'm just going to play it on my own, honestly, because I do want to get into the Arcadia games. And PH mode, too. So, yeah. That's about it, honestly. What is this music? Well, there you go. Actually, okay, so kind of thinking about it, Xander, I think I might just do FE3, because if I actually want to play the Arcadia games as they are, I think I might as well just go with the Kaga game. Unless like, it's still kind of the same thing within FE, 11 and 12 or whatever, but it's like, I probably want to play, the game that Kaga actually made, instead of just like, FE 11 or 12 where it's just like kind of replicated or like copied, or I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. It's a little hard to explain, but like I'm still kind of thinking about like whether or not if I should probably do either FE3 or just FE 11 and 12 or whatever the hell. But I'll think about it when I get to it. All right, take care, Juan. If you're going to play for story, FE3 is better. FE12 is significantly better for gameplay, but Chris hurts the story. Right, yeah, that's the thing is that I want to get into Arcadia. I want to get into the Arcadia games just for the story alone because I want to see what started the whole, started the whole series. So I think I want to do FE3 for the most part. FE1 is ancient and painful. That's true. We've seen it in Mang's, chat. Or in a stream that like you have to speed things up in FE1 just because of how slow the game is. But yeah, I think I might just do FE3, honestly. No, I'm gonna go through book 1 because again, I haven't played the Arcadia games at all, so I don't know the story of FE, of FE3 or book 1, so I will go through book 1. So yeah, I guess that's kind of how it is. Sorry to say. Book 1 is a badly abridged version of FE1. Wouldn't that just depend on the translation for it? Oh, actually, the thing about it too is that like I do remember when I was watching Mang's stream is that when he got up to forgot the guy's name. He was mistaken as Navarre, but he had like this SoCal accent, his SoCal like stoner accent. I thought, this cannot be Navarre. This cannot be fucking Navarre with a stoner accent. No, it was a different guy. Yeah, Zara, I'm gonna have to talk to you a little bit more about that, as far as like book 1 and everything else. But like when I get to it, I'll get, yeah, I'll talk to you more about like, the Arcadia games off stream, just to kind of figure out what's going on, because I kind of am running out of time just to like, yeah, because I need to prepare for like my friends to come over, so I'm gonna have to head out from here. Hold on for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna have to head out from here. Next, you know, for what's okay, I'm babbling already. So what I have next to do or to plan. What I have next planned is that I'm still going through Oblivion. I think there are some things that I'm going to, you know, do on the off stream for Oblivion. And see where I can get when I stream it, you know, when I stream it again on Thursday, because I'm kind of getting close to the end of Oblivion. So there's that. I think this next week on Sunday, I definitely am going to be doing PH mode, just as a one-off. I'm not going to do the entire game in PH mode. God forbid that's going to hurt myself. That's going to like hurt my brain. And then I think, oh yeah, that's right. Afterwards, I do plan on doing the 1,000 subscriber stream and play a ROM hack made by Xander. So there you go. Have a good rest. Make sure you get some sleep. You get some sleep. You get some sleep, man. Ooh. But yeah, that's like the plan of what's going on. I think even then, like, since that's all happening before, you know, the holidays, I think, you know, once I finish up the what was it? Once I finish up the 1,000 subscriber stream, I'll probably take like a break so that, you know, I can catch my breath, work on other videos, because even then I'm pretty damn behind on the Rebellion Saga, you know, videos. Yeah, because I still need to do the Aurelian one and the what was it? The Victims of War one. So I need to do those. And then it's the Cathus chapter afterwards, and that one's gonna be a very special one to work on. So I'll probably say more like later on, but I'm not gonna like throw so much detail into here. But I'm gonna head out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. How is it? Yeah, my mic blanked out a little bit. Have a good day or have a good night wherever you are. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for, you know, a lot of things. Thanks for everything. Take care, guys. I'll see you guys Thursday.